Unlock your true potential with the Leadership Community, where we empower men to embrace self-awareness and authenticity. Introducing the Leadership Community, where we believe in helping men become the best version of themselves. It all starts with self-awareness, and we encourage men to take a step back, pause, and reflect on their thoughts, emotions, and behavior. Embrace their authenticity and break free from societal expectations. Here are just a few testimonies from individuals. Leadership helped me develop self-awareness and embrace my authentic self. And now I feel more confident and fulfilled. Question: are you ready to unlock your potential? If so, join the Leadership Community today. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Phenomenal day to you. Phenomenal day. Welcome on in to the Leadership Podcast. It's your boy, Dwayne Roberts. How's everybody doing, man? I hope you guys having a phenomenal day out there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Listen, the Leadership Podcast. It's here. Our aim is to influence, inspire, and ignite Christian men, business owners, leaders to make the shift in their personal leadership by becoming their personal best. Yep. And unlocking your true potential. It's here we want to share tools, tips, and resources to ignite self-awareness and authenticity. I want to say thank you for taking a vital step towards becoming the best version of you. On today's podcast, guys, we're talking men's health. How many of you out there knew that June was the month for men's health, was dedicated to men's health? I got to admit, fellas, I did not know. And when I got the text message, I got to tell you, I got excited. And I said, man, if I don't know, how many other dudes out there just don't know that we have a men's health month in the same month that we celebrate Father's Day? Come on, guys. We always say Father's Day is overlooked or men get overlooked. And here, some people thought enough of us to say, you know what? Men's health is equally important. Yep. And so I'm excited to share with you Men's Health Month in the month of June. And I want to talk to you today about 3 top health issues that men should know about. As well as, man, I want to give you a little bit more information behind the Men's Health Month. Now, whether you're here for yourself or you're here for a man in your life, the truth is this episode is packed with valuable information. And so at the end of the day, can I just be honest? You are in the right place. Good stuff. But before we get started, man, I want to say thank you. Y'all can see, I got this Men's Health Month. I'm celebrating Men's Health Month, man. I think it's phenomenal. I think it's phenomenal that men should be mindful about their health, right? Now, so what I was going to say, before we get started, man, if you haven't subscribed to the Leadership Podcast, I want to encourage you, man, go ahead, hit the subscribe button right now, subscribe today, be part of our value membership, and you can show your support, your love for the podcast by subscribing where you listen to podcasts. Now, maybe you're saying, well, shucks, how can I do a little bit more? How can I support and help this podcast grow? Well, you can head over to Patreon and become a Patreon Leadership member. That's right. We truly appreciate it. We're getting ready to deep dive this thing. Yep. We're getting ready to deep dive this thing. I'm pretty excited. I saw my video fade in and out. I wanted to make sure everything was good. We've got to deep dive this thing, get this thing started. I want to encourage you, man, if you're here and you're rocking with us and you're watching the feed, listen, do me a favor. Go ahead, tag a friend, share the page, let them know that that the Leadership Podcast is live. Good stuff. Let's get ready. So, like I said, the month of June is Men's Health Month. And so, like I said, I'm excited about that. We're going to talk about 3 top health issues that men should know about. And then we're going to give you a little history on how Men's Health Month was established and got started. So, Men's Health Month. And men's health is equally important, right? I mean, before I go into this, right? Before I go into that segue right there, one thing I typically do when I connect with men in my coaching sessions and in our one-on-ones, one of the questions I ask is, who are the top 3 most important people in your life? You can write that question down and you can actually answer that question for yourself. Who are the top 3 most important people in your life? If you want, go ahead, drop the answer in the chat and let me know. When I was asked that question, I got to admit, guys, all I could think of was my wife. She's got to be the most important person in my life. My kids. Yep. And then I say, well, it has to be mom or dad, a parent or two, right? And that's how we typically forecast the 3 most important people in our lives. But watch this. Where do you fall in that scale? We typically overlook ourselves. We don't think twice about ourselves. Yep. But when it comes to Father's Day or any other holiday, we always feel neglected. Well, if you won't think about you, why would anybody else think about you? That's why I'm celebrating. That's why I'm excited about this June month, learning about the month of June and Men's Health Month, because as men, prioritizing ourselves, particularly our health, is important. It's important. And June is is Men's Health Month, and it's a time to simply dedicated to raising awareness about the health challenges men face and encourage early detection and treatment of diseases. The goal is to simply empower men to make a change in their health and make more informed decisions. Yep. And today we're going to discuss 3 top health issues men must be aware of. 1 is heart disease. A second is prostate cancer. And the third is mental health. Now, along the way, we're going to talk about what different states are doing and cities are doing around the world. And realize this, that Men's Health Day isn't just here in America. It's international. It's everywhere. So men all around the world this month are in this place of recognizing the importance of their health. And I want to inspire you today to be proactive towards taking steps towards a better, healthy lifestyle. Is that good? Yep. I hope so. So here's a little history. When it comes to Men's Health Month. In 1992, Men's Health Network was founded with the mission of reaching men, boys, and their families where they live, where they work, and where they pray, as well as where they play. In 1994, Men's Health Week was launched by Senator Bob Dole and Congressman Bill Richardson, and it's been held during the week leading up to Father's Day. Come on, guys. We don't get enough recognition, and here we want to celebrate it. We want it to stand out. I think it's important. I just think it's important. The focus here for Men's Health Month is simply physical health. Is not just physical health, but it's also our mental and emotional well-being. The aim is to encourage men to adopt a healthy lifestyle so they can seek regular medical advice and address the health concerns that they have. Some years, not even some years, a couple years back, man, I was faced with some health issues. I was losing weight. I had this annoying cough, and I went to the VA, get it checked out, kind of figure out what's going on. And they couldn't figure out anything, man. And long story short, man, they sent me to do series of tests after test after test. They had drew over 33 vials of blood from me, and only to give me a report that, hey, everything looks good, you know. And I say that like it, but no, thank God everything looked good, right? And I share that because as men, we don't often prioritize our health. We don't often prioritize ourselves. And therefore, we overlook some of the symptoms, some of the issues in our life, you know? And because of that, we wind up finding ourselves having issues that could have been addressed earlier in life. See, I'm reminded of a friend of mine's who was challenged, was having hip issues, right? He couldn't play golf any longer, but this pain was, I guess the pain was pretty unbearable. To one day he finally collapsed in the home and had to go get it looked at to find out that he needed a hip replacement. And interesting enough that the doctor said, you should have had this hip replacement 10 years ago, you know? And my thought process on this is, what are the things that's nagging us in our health, or within our physical health, within our mental health, that we are overlooking? You know, men, it is important. It is vital to prioritize our health. See, when you prioritize your health, what happens is we are in this place where we want to prevent chronic disease. You know, we want to improve the quality of life. And if you're like me, you want longevity and family well-being. These are three important things to me when it comes to prioritizing my health. And when you think of prevention of chronic disease, well, men at high risk, men are at high risk for certain chronic diseases, such as heart disease, diabetes, and certain cancers. And when we prioritize our health through regular checkups, through screenings, through developing a healthy lifestyle choices, well, guess what, guys? We can reduce the development of these conditions. You know, if you want to improve your quality of life, well, maintain a good, healthy outlook, meaning that for many men, we want to lead more active and fulfilling lives. And prioritizing your health helps you ensure that you enjoy the daily activities that you enjoy. You know, getting up and going to work, your hobbies, playing golf, just being able to run outside with your kids, play in the park with your kids, right? These are important, right? And if we're not mindful, we can have the burden of illness or physical limitations, right? And nobody wants that. And lastly, this place of longevity and family well-being, you know, men's health not only impacts their own lives, but it also impacts the lives of others. You know, when you think about it, at the end of the day, the very three most important people in your life, well, in essence, you do what you do just for them. And if you fall ill, or if you come up out of commission, well, who's going to step in and take care of the people that's most important to you? And this is the importance of prioritizing yourself as well as your health. See, men's health not only impacts them, but it impacts the family. And when we are healthy, well, we not only become better role models, not only are we able to be the caregivers that we desire to be, the truth is we provide a healthy longevity for ourselves as well as our families. I'm sure we all would like to live a while longer while enjoying more time with the ones we love. Is that not true? I know it's definitely true for me. And so I want us to tap into the three top issues that men should know about. And you've heard me say them, repeat them quite frequently already. And the first is heart disease. It's the leading cause of death amongst men in many parts of the world. Let me say it that way. And often called the silent killer because it doesn't, come on, what's going on? There we go. Because it's often called a silent killer because it's developed without noticeable symptoms. I'm trying to read the slide and the slide changed on me. I'm sorry. So here we go. Some risk factors that we should be aware of when facing or thinking that but when facing heart disease. One, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, smoking, obesity. These are major contributors to heart disease. Now, here's some prevention tips. And they're real simple, man. Get out there and exercise. Eat a balanced diet, rich with fruit and vegetables. Now, I know some people out there don't like to eat no vegetables. Man, get out there and eat those fruits and vegetables. Hey, stop smoking. Quit smoking. And I got it. It can be difficult. I smoked for some years, but I thank God I've been able to overcome smoking. And I've been smoke-free for about, I think about 4 or 5 years now. So yeah, I haven't smoked in 4 or 5 years now. Check it out. Routine medical checkups, important. Don't overlook them, man. Stop canceling appointments. Stop running from the doctor's office. Get in there, get seen, because this is going to help reduce some of that risk towards heart disease. Because the key here is really early detection. So being able to get that blood work in, getting those cholesterol levels tested, and catching it early, that's where it's at, man. We can't ignore the symptoms. Don't ignore the symptoms. Your body is telling you that, hey, something is wrong, right? Like you might have some chest pain. Maybe you might have some shortness of breath. You might even be unusually fatigued. These are indicators that something might need to be looked at, that there might be some issues towards heart disease. Here's what the experts say, the cardiologists and the health specialists. They say it's crucial for men to simply understand that heart disease can be prevented with a lifestyle change and regular medical care. They say this, think of the heart as an engine of their body, and ready? Take care of it. A few weeks ago, my wife called me and sent me a text and said, babe, hey, and the oil light came on in the car. And of course, the typical man response is, all right, babe, I'll get to it when I get to it. And I let 2-3 days pass by before I actually checked the oil levels. Guys, can I tell you, when I got out there and checked the oil levels, then we was tipping on catastrophic breakdown. We was tipping on it, right? So what happens when your car doesn't have oil? It seizes up. You can damage the engine, right? The same with your heart. The heart disease. Listen, we got to be mindful. We got to recognize and be vigilant in these areas in our lives. And when we see those warning signs, when those indicators come up, man, it might be time to go get a checkup. It might be a time to go get that blood work done, so you can build awareness and do early detection. Is that not good? Yeah, absolutely. Second, the second top issue when it comes to health issues that men should know about is prostate cancer. Yep. Prostate cancer is the second most common cancer in men and can be a serious condition if not detected early. And when you do detect it early, it can be the difference maker when it comes to treatment. Some risk factors to be mindful of. 1, your age, your family history, even your race can increase the risk. Men over 50 years of age, particularly African-American men with a history of prostate cancer, should be vigilant and get it checked out. Know what's going on with you. Be willing to discuss the benefits and the risk with doctors about prostate cancer screenings. Now, when it comes to early stages and symptoms of prostate cancer, well, they're not very noticeable. However, when advanced stages set in, they may include difficulty urinating, blood in your urine, or pelvic discomfort. Here's what the urologists say, the experts. They say the key here is, again, detecting it early. Men should have open conversations with their doctors about the risk and appropriate age to start screening. Prostate cancer is a highly treatable when caught early. So don't skip out on those checkups, gentlemen. Don't skip out on those checkups. Go get the checkups. And finally, the third top health issue men should know about is mental health. Yep. Mental health is often overlooked, but equally important aspect of men's health. You know, depression, anxiety, suicide, they are significant issues that affect men worldwide. Here's some statistics you may be surprised to hear. And that is 4 out of 10 men have conversations around their mental health issues. And 70% of men commit suicide because of mental health issues, you know. And so mental health is definitely near and dear to me, because I lost my nephew to his battle with mental health, to suicide. And oftentimes men are caught up and hesitate to go get the help they need because of the stigmas associated around society expectations, or the stigmas around having mental health challenges. Here's something I realized. It's okay to go get the help. Some signs you want to watch for in men are changes in their mood, maybe changes in their sleep patterns, maybe loss of interest in certain activities where they might be feeling hopeless. These are red flags. It's vital for us as men to go get the support we need and be open to talk to the therapist, the counselor, and in many cases, listen, you might need to utilize the medication because it can be life-changing. I know a few individuals who are challenged with mental health issues and have been prescribed medication. And listen, it's been a game changer for them. It's one of the best things they can have done for themselves. And I believe as men, we have to get removed from the stigmas, limiting us and holding us down. Some other things out there for us when it comes to mental health is support groups and hotlines. Hotlines are valuable resources to really help men navigate this space. So if you or someone you know needs support, well, listen, you can call or text the number 988 and talk to someone there, or you can email 988lifeline.org. Here's what mental health advocates have to say. You know, those people like me, because I'm a big mental health advocate. It's simply important for men to know this one thing. It's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. Actually, it's a sign of strength. And mental health is just as crucial as physical health. And there are many resources available out there. So ready? Go ahead, connect, reach out, because it can very well make the difference. Man, is that good? Man, real good, real good. So here we go, guys. We're going to close this thing out like this. I shared with you that there's some different states out there doing some amazing things, when it comes to bringing awareness to men's health. And one particular state is Cali. Yep. Cali, stand up, man. Listen, many of the cities in California are organizing health fairs, offering free screenings, free blood and pressure and cholesterol test. These fairs also provide information on nutrition and exercise and information on mental health. Listen, man, if you're living out there in California, get on out there, find out what your state is doing when it comes to men's awareness or awareness for men's health. Secondly, I want to shout out and recognize the state of Illinois, Chi-Town. Listen, Chi-Town barbers are doing some amazing work. The barbershops are participating in health outreach programs. They're providing information, resources, and health screenings while men are getting haircuts. Man, I thought that was phenomenal when I heard it. Everybody got a part to play in this, man. And whatever that part may be for you, I want to encourage you to be proactive when it comes to it. And lastly, I must shout out the hometown, Colorado, Wear Blue Day. Listen, on June 14, individuals and organizations are encouraged to wear blue and raise awareness about men's health issues and support the Men's Health Network. Is that not good? Come on, man. So listen, maybe you're saying, what else can I do? Well, you can learn more about what your state or city may be doing by heading over to visit menshealthnetwork.org. Realize this, that participating in these events simply help men gain valuable information about health. They can also receive the necessary screenings, and they can take the step towards a healthier lifestyle. In closing, man, prioritize your health, fellas. It's essential for men to prevent the chronic disease, improve their quality of life, and ensure the well-being, not just for themselves, but their families. Go get those checkups. Make the healthy choice today. Your physical and mental health are crucial to achieving your goals and developing into the man that you desire to be. I want to encourage men everywhere to be proactive. Take the steps to a healthier, happier lifestyle. I'm your boy, Dwayne Roberts. I want to say thank you for taking time and rocking with us. If this information was valuable and helpful, man, please share this with a man that can benefit today. Also, subscribe to the webpage. Come connect. Find out what we're doing at the leadership community. Never miss an opportunity to grow yourself. Realize this, that you have everything you need to take your life to the next level. That's simply because your success is in your hands. Fellas, have a phenomenal day with purpose. God bless.